All right.
All
Welcome
right, all right,
back.
all right.
We are live with Nalk of Silo FC. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man. Very excited for this. Very excited for this tournament. I'm always pumped for any competitive part of this game.
Right? Yes, yes. I mean, $500 cash pool prize up on the line with the winner getting 400 of that 5. I mean, that's a good bit of money to walk away
Yeah, that's a
with in
good
a
bit of
day.
money.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah, I'm
nice.
excited. Excited. Always good to play for some money.
Definitely it's a good motivator.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
All right. So, my first question to you, and it's rather easy. And you don't have to give me, of course, an exact location. I don't want you to dox yourself. But where are you from?
Yeah, I live on the East Coast of America.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty legit then. Let's see. So, you like to play for money. I get that.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been playing Rematch? Has it been since the beta, or have you picked it up when it launched?
So I've been playing it since their first ever. I think it was an alpha test. To be honest, I don't even think it was a beta.
Dang. OG
So
OG.
yeah, played that. Played and then kept playing the betas, and then yeah, I didn't play the early access though because I was out of town, so I wasn't able to attend
Ooh.
that. But as soon as I came back, started playing the game nonstop. Found a couple cool community members, made a Discord. Yep, just kept playing. Haven't haven't stopped playing. Only game I've been playing, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's quite addicting. It really is. It's so much
Very
fun.
addicting. Yes. Yeah.
It hits that itch that physics-based games can
Exactly. Yeah.
hit. You know what I mean?
hmm
So you've been playing for a hot minute. Then
Yes. Yes.
do you watch? I call it football, even though I'm an American. I call it football. I don't. It's just something I've
Yeah,
always
for sure.
done.
Football. Yeah.
Is there a club you watch? I mean, how long have you ever played football in real life? Is that something
Yeah,
you like?
so yeah, I used to play when I was very young. Always loved Barcelona, favorite
Heck
team.
yes, Visca
Been
Barca.
watching them. Yeah, Visca Barca. Been watching them since I was little. Have been following them since I was little. Uh, and like La Liga is definitely my favorite to watch out of most of things. So yeah, and we're looking pretty good. So I mean, can't go wrong with them, right?
Right, right. Yeah, it's been a really interesting summer so far for Barca.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah, very
that
interesting.
Marcus Rashford has been loaned.
Oh yeah, I'm interested. I'm wondering how he's gonna play. I'm hoping he plays well. I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
hopefully he doesn't emulate his
Yeah.
Manchester United form because
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully
uh,
not.
not good.
Yeah, for sure.
So you said you've been playing since you were little, been watching Barca since you were little. What would you say your play style is like individually in this game?
So I'm very striker heavy. I'm very a forward player. I can usually whenever a ball gets to me, it's usually a goal. I just like the way I play the game. I play it smartly, but also very aggressive. And when it comes to the times where I need to drop back and play midfield or even defense, I can do that. But favorite position and most comfortable for sure is up there in either the wing, to be honest. On the wing is I'm also good, but striker definitely.
Okay, so no doubt then that your favorite position would be up top in that
Yeah,
general
100%.
area. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. And so as a team, I guess so without giving too much away to your competition, what would be your team's play style again without giving too much away?
Yeah, yeah. So this team is very brand new. I've been
Hmm.
just finding them very recently, doing some couple tryouts, and I think I found some very good players. To be honest, our play style is it's gonna be very I think different than most other people play. Definitely won't be seeing missile strikes
Oh,
as
thank you,
much as they
Jesus.
usually do.
Yes.
We're very aggressive and we are do very nice passes and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for now. You'll see it in the game for sure.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see a tiki taka esque,
100%. Yeah.
I guess, play style. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, we love seeing that. Unfortunately, like you kind of hit on, I feel like we don't see that enough. It's been all about the
Yeah.
missile meta.
100%. We really don't. Yeah.
You know, uh, I'm ready for slow claps. Next big update. Hopefully they melt the missile
Yes,
meta.
please.
You know,
Yes.
'cause
I'm begging.
it gets stale for everyone. Everyone. You know,
Yeah, no,
nobody likes it.
yeah, it becomes just a 50-50 at certain times, and you can't really do anything. You can't do anything against it sometimes. So sometimes it's really just a 50-50. So
Yeah, luckily with some of the scrims I've been able to watch, I have been seeing teams somewhat leaning away from that, and they're trying to actually
yeah,
get score
yeah,
from the open field, essentially.
yeah. Because in my personal opinion, I think a lot of these teams, after they get rid of that strat, a lot of them they won't be able to score as much, and I
Yeah,
guarantee you that.
yeah. No,
So
back to the drawing board.
yeah, exactly.
Having to refine like techniques and tactics again because
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
the stuff's thrown out the window. Which again, yeah, I'm all excited for that.
yeah, very excited.
So you said the club is relatively new. So have you
Yep.
guys competed in any tournaments yet?
No, this will be our first tournament, so very
Wow.
excited. Yep, very excited, and it's a good one to get into because we're
Yeah.
gonna go against definitely like top teams. I'm glad. I'm glad to be a good test, and we will only improve from this. There's only going up from here. There's no going down
Yes.
because we just started. So that's the main
That
thing
that is the mindset to have in this game. It's
for
always
sure. Yep.
about development and growth. And you are right. You guys are going to be facing some of the top 16 teams in NA, so that has to be
Yeah, for sure.
exciting.
Yeah, like one of the main things about this game, if you want to get better, literally, you got to watch other people how they play and copy and make it better. That's the best way to play. Like VOD reviewing in this game is one of the biggest things, and I've been striving for that for our team every single time we play. I try to, or any scrim we do, it's always VOD review, VOD review, VOD review, and find out what we're doing wrong and improve. That's my goal.
That's smart. Yeah, that's somewhat of the ways I've seen some teams do it. I've had the pleasure of hosting some scrim matches, and the Launch Cup. I was able to host a good bit of their round of
It's awesome.
16. The round of 16 stuff. So that was cool, and I have that stuff on my channel, which again is what we're streaming right now from. So if you're ever feeling like getting a peek
Yeah, I
at
might
the
have to check that out.
competition,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm gonna have to
you're
check
gonna
that
want to
out.
check that out. Uh, Again, I've been lucky that some of these teams have allowed me that pleasure to
For
watch their
sure, for sure.
scrims
Yeah,
and all
that's awesome.
that. Yeah, it's really cool. Trying to get rematch out to the masses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the community of this game is gonna it's what's gonna keep it like living. If there's no community, this game would be already dead. But this community is striving, and they're only getting better, and they're only improving. So this game is gonna keep getting better and improving.
Yeah, that's what I'm most excited for, I guess, just to see the development of the community too. Everyone's been very welcoming and very chill. I haven't had any
Yes,
terrible
very much.
experiences, thankfully. Yeah. So, since this is your first tournament as a
Yeah,
team, how have you guys been preparing for this? I mean, I know you said VOD reviews, but I guess are you guys running maybe some set plays or?
yeah. So for the past, I think like 2 weeks now, maybe 3 weeks, we've been just doing tryouts, a lot of tryouts. um, and just really trying to hone in on like a couple of players from each tryout. And we're being very strict on who we choose, and we're kind of playing in a place like the way the tactics we're going into it is if they mesh well. I don't want to say too much, but like if they mesh well with me, I guess
Mhm.
I'm not like the main stone of the team, but it's like the leading of the game it's always going to end up in my court because I'm up there. So like if we mesh well together and like the chemistry is there, it's gonna be straight up like tiki taka. One of our most important things, just passing the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball. One thing that players aren't doing enough, I feel like, is first touch passes, and they're so strong in this game,
Hmm.
and some people don't do that, which is insane to me. Um, and yeah, just really honing on that chemistry, and just improving every day. To be honest.
Yeah, no, that's some good points. Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen enough 1-2s in this game. I feel like that is
Yeah, absolutely.
one thing that's it's never done. The quick one touch passes, they're rarely executed. It feels like it's just holding
Hmm.
on to the ball, some possession, kind of getting it out across the field, and then going for that possible missile strike.
Yeah.
But no, that's interesting though. Yeah, I really do hope to see that tiki taka esque playing style out there.
Yeah, for
I,
sure, for sure.
I do have a sort of loaded question for you. However,
No, let's hear it.
it's not too crazy. Okay, so excluding yourself, right? So you have, four other teammates. And I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to say if you had to pick one teammate, and you don't have to really pick one, I just try to narrow it down. But if you had to pick
Yeah.
one teammate that the broadcast should maybe keep an extra eye on, that the viewers might, really hone in on, that will really just kind of blow them away, or maybe there's an up and coming player on the team, who would you pick?
Damn, that's a hard question to be honest. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna start off with this.
Mhm.
Every single one of my players, y'all should keep an eye out. They're all elite players. Not talking about like ranks elite, just elite level players. They're all very good at what they do. But one player, and I feel like he will excel, especially when the keyboard and mouse update comes out. Insane winger. His name is Steezy. He's one of the best wingers I've played with. Um, and but any like everybody on my team, they should keep an eye out for. I'll tell you that for sure. But Steezy is 100% one of the top ones for sure.
Yeah, if you guys really are playing, again that possession slash tiki taka esque football, yeah, I mean it's going to be hard to not keep an eye on everyone,
Yeah, yeah,
just because of how fast the ball moves, and you're just watching it go from player to player, hypnotizing, of course,
yeah, for
how it
sure. Yeah,
is. But okay,
yeah,
so Steezy, okay, the winger, interesting. We will have to keep a bit of a extra special eye on that. You know,
yeah, yeah.
uh, again, I am making my own note cards, so when it comes time to broadcast this stuff, I can point these things out to the viewer.
That's be awesome, man. Very exciting.
Yes, yes. And as we get closer, the day of, before the match, I'm going to try to, of course, get final five starting players, their positions, and the formation that you guys
Okay.
plan
Yeah.
to sort of run. And of course, I won't release that until it's like we're in the lobby, we're about to start, and then it's like, oh, so of course, like any broadcast does, like, oh, we
Yeah, yeah.
have,
That's perfect.
yeah, Silo FC, they're running a 1-2-1 essentially, a defender, two wingers or two midfielders, you could say, and a forward, a striker. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. That's gonna be really fun. I'm excited. Can't
So
wait.
yeah, I think that would be pretty cool to try to bring that, just to really flesh it out, so people kind of understand more about not only rematch but football in general. Because I feel like those with that high IQ, they will excel in this game.
Oh yes, 100%. You can see a lot already from the people that have experience in football, like in general. They will always be better than someone that doesn't. Just having that knowledge of how to play and how to rotate and being in good position at all times, and spacing, very important. Spacing. Uh, they always excel because they already have that experience. Oh yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree. So, I mean, yourself and your teammates, would you say you guys all have, I mean, a lot of hours? How many hours do you have if you've been playing since
So
Alpha?
yeah. Let me check to get the precise, but I know my teammates have tons of hours. I know one of our players has 300 plus hours. Um, and that's a lot. That's and I have, let's see, I have about 200 hours. So I'm up there too. But I'm pretty sure most of our players have more than like 150.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
incredible considering the game, I guess realistically has only been out for about a month now. That is very
yeah,
impressive
100%.
numbers. Yeah, I mean that's crazy.
If I didn't have work, I might have 500 hours.
Yeah, exactly right. I think I have like 70 something, but if I didn't have work and trying to be more on the content side of this of the endeavor, I would definitely would be trying to really run them numbers up because the game is
Yeah,
just so much
exactly. Yes.
fun, man. It's so great.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's interesting. So, you play this competitively. Is there any other kind of game that you like to play competitively?
So yeah, I've one thing with me, every game I play, it's always like the goal I want to achieve is to be competitive. I only play games to be competitive, to be honest. So like last game I was trying to be competitive in and kind of got there was Valorant. Did that.
Hmm.
Um, Something similar to Rematch. I used to do scrims on FIFA. I used to scrim in Rocket League. Competed in a couple tournaments in Rocket League.
Nice, nice.
What else? I'm trying to remember. But yeah, like every game, literally Call of Duty too. Every game that has like a competitive aspect to it, I'm always in it. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I respect that. I'm in that same boat for the most part. I mean, I did stop playing FIFA probably 5 or so years ago. I just couldn't.
Totally understandable.
Yeah, I couldn't keep up
Totally
with
understandable.
spending that
Yeah,
$70 or so every year, and
for the same game.
yeah,
Yeah.
for the same game. I just couldn't find myself doing it anymore. It
Yeah,
broke.
exactly.
I was done. But no, that's
Yeah.
cool. I like that you have a competitive side. Would you say? I mean, I guess does your club have a rival yet? Does Silo FC have
So
someone out there that they are keen to play?
yeah, funny thing is, we're new, so we don't have a lot of rivals, or to be honest, any at this
Hmm.
point right now. But we do have one. Um, so there's another team called Top Mins FC. I'm pretty sure they're signing up soon. I'm not too sure yet, but
Hmm.
they will be in future tournaments. They started the team around the same time we did, and whenever we did tryouts, we actually made our prospects go against their prospects, and
Oh,
that's how we
huh.
did our tryouts. Yeah. So it was very fun, and yeah, that team you should definitely keep an eye out for because they're um they're definitely gonna be up there. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Let's see. So I'm gonna write that
they're like my
down.
rivals and my best buds. So
Oh,
like
nice. Yeah.
to make and then a team that I really want to go against, and I hope we get a rivalry. I really like playing against Voidbound. They're really
Huh.
fun to play against.
Yeah, those guys are
Yeah,
tough.
so yeah, those guys are tough, and I'm hoping we go against them. And then also another team I really want to go against is Azure. I want to see how we play against
Oh,
them. But yeah,
yeah, yeah. Another top team in NA.
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, the Voidbound game, that would be pretty exciting to watch. Those guys
that'll be very
are
exciting.
very tough. The Azure
Yeah,
game, I mean, yeah, I would love to see that one too as well. There's
yeah. I
someone.
play against and whenever we queue up for ranked, I always queue up against Senix and uh Sai. I think his name is Sai. I think so. Uh, but yeah, they're very talented. Very talented. They got great players, and the way they play, I like the way they play. So it'll be
Yeah.
very interesting to see how my team will be going against their team. But yeah,
Well, I did have the pleasure of hosting one of their scrims tonight, actually, about an hour and a half long VOD
I
on
saw
my
that VOD.
channel.
Yeah,
Yes,
saw that.
yes. Yeah, they played two teams. I was only able to stay for half of the second game because I had to, of course, eat dinner, and then
Yeah,
I had to get these interviews going because we need this to again build up the hype, build up the fun,
yeah,
the
100%.
the
Yeah,
personalities. We need to know what we're getting into here.
exactly. I was literally asking. It was like in this one Discord where a lot of pro teams were saying like, we should definitely do some interviews for our players. And then you DM me, which was perfect timing. So
Wow, that's like a synchronicity or something weird like that,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah, that's odd. Oh well, I mean, it definitely worked out, right? I mean,
yeah, definitely. No, I'm glad. I think interviews should always be in every competitive game. It makes the community that is watching or the community that is playing be more involved with the players in the team. It's just not. It's not like just a name on your screen. You'll have a
exactly.
voice and a personality behind it. So yeah,
Yeah, that and they get to get a more intimate view of who you are and who the team is. I mean,
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
because if you would have asked me, okay, describe Silo FC. Okay, well, I've never seen gameplay, unfortunately.
exactly. Yeah,
I can look at the names and and that stuff, the name of the team, but I can't tell anything about them. And then I
yeah,
spoke with you, and your name's Knock, and you told me some, watch out for Steezy, the winger, and you guys play
Yeah,
more of
exactly,
a
exactly.
tiki-taka, esque formula, and
Uh,
you like to play forward. I got to actually learn some things about you, and
yeah,
it's better that
it's a
way.
little input and insight on what our team's like. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and when I tell the viewers, they'll understand, and it'll just all come full circle.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And again, when they watch this interview on Saturday, your future fans, when we point them in that direction, they'll be like, "Oh wow, we can learn more things about them. This is awesome."
Exactly. Yeah, I'm very excited for this game. I think this game
Oh
is a
yes,
big place. Sure.
yes. This tournament, it's going to be huge. I think an update. I think it's been increased now to 27 teams. Which I
Oh
mean,
damn,
wow, yes. Two
that's
days
crazy.
ago, 2 days ago, it was at 13, and now it's
Yeah,
grown to
when we
27.
signed up, there was only three other teams. So
Wow.
we
Okay,
signed
you
up
were
very
OG.
early.
Yeah, you're in there first. Yeah, no, that's exciting. I mean, it's 27 now, and it's only Tuesday. I keep thinking it's Wednesday. I don't know why, but yeah, we're
I have no judgment of time anymore after playing
yeah,
rematch.
that makes
I've been
sense.
staying up way too long. So yeah, I have no judgment of what day, what time, anything. So
You see, I disassociate because I'll get up, I'll go to work, and that's when the disassociation starts. It's like, oh, I don't want to
yeah, for
be
sure.
here. I just want to watch some rematch stuff. I want to go play rematch. I want to follow my passions. I don't want to do this. So yeah. I mean, I totally, in a way, I get what you're saying. Of course, yeah, I'm right
Yeah,
there with
100%. Yeah.
you. But so I think we're gonna be coming to a close on this. However, I will be handing you the mic so you can have final words to either your future fans, your team, or your opposition. The mic is yours. You have the floor. Starting right now. Go.
All right. Future teams that we play against. Yeah, definitely keep an eye out. We're not just like a random team. We're not just doing this just for fun. We're aiming to win, and we're gonna be very competitive. And I'm gonna be very excited to play against y'all and learn from y'all. Yeah, just watch out. Don't disregard like a new team or anything because we might have something. We might have something here. We might.
And I totally believe that. I believe every single word. Again, luckily this game is so fresh that any team can come out of nowhere and put
Exactly.
a hurting
Yep.
on the whole bracket, can win it all. I mean, that's just sports, right? Any given Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. Like a team can be made today, and they could easily be top one.
Yeah,
You don't know.
exactly.
Like
Yeah, you never know what might happen, and this Friday will be the chance for yourselves and others to prove their point.
exactly. Very excited.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, that will conclude our interview. Again, thank you, Knock, for showing up and having this with me. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. To be honest, this is awesome, and yeah, I hope you get more interviews and just keep making this community better because this is awesome.
Yes, sir. The more interviews are in the works.
It's awesome. Yeah,
Well,
excited.
all right. I will let you go so you can get back to scrimming and practicing and preparing for this Friday. I look forward to
Yeah,
seeing you
100%.
guys rock out.
Thank you so much. Very excited.
Yes, sir.